Hi, it's Jen from Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your reading for Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Gemini for the second half of May 2019. You can find me on Instagram at Not So Mystical Tarot or notsomysticaltarot.com if you would like a personal reading or more information about any of that kind of stuff. It's all in the description. All right, let's get started, Gemini. What do we have going on the second half of May for you? We have the Wheel of Fortune. So things may have not been going so great, but your luck is definitely changing. That's a really exciting card to get in the middle of May. And yeah, we've got the Four of Cups. So it looks like you have been in a state of being just bored AF. Maybe you've been in a rut, just like, don't care. You know, here's this cup. Ugh, I don't care. Maybe you haven't cared about really anything. That's what it feels like just stuck in a rut. Things have just been like, ugh. And of course, if you're in the northern hemisphere, you're coming into spring, and the winters, sometimes they really hang on. And I think that seasonal thing has a lot to do with how we get towards the end of winter. Everybody's just like, oh, spring won't show up. Nobody's got any incentive, ambition. Nobody wants to do anything. You know, it's like, hey, this is going on. Do you want to go? No, nobody wants to do anything. But this Wheel of Fortune also reminds me of like a big giant sun. You know, like the luck is changing. The Wheel of Fortune's turning in your favor. The sun is coming up. Like spring is here. Okay, it's not as bad. It's not all that bad. I do understand, though, completely how you feel. Let's get a card. Let's see what we have to clarify. All right. We have the Three of Wands. So, yeah, this is about long-range planning. So, I think a lot of it has to do with people up here with that long winter. You know, you're planning for when spring comes, I'm going to do this. When this comes, I'm going to do that. And it doesn't have to just be the seasons. It can be you planning, when I lose 30 pounds, then I'm going to go and get my hair done. Or when I, pay off this bill, then I'm going to treat myself to this or whatever. And I think we spend a lot of time waiting until we're good enough to do something. So we do all this future planning and we don't do any of this real time planning. And we can get in a state then of just being so bored, like nothing is right, but don't worry, because in the future it's going to be better. Well, if you live your life where nothing is good now and you're waiting for the future all the time, guess what? It never gets any better. However, your other card that came out was the second Wheel of Fortune. So this Four of Cups here is out the door. This Four of Cups is just, it's gone. It's done. It's over. You have, you spent a lot of time worried about the future and planning for when it's better, when it's better, I'm going to. But like, hey, you get two Wheels of Fortune here. I love the double confirmations like that, because that says, in case you were just thinking, maybe I was like, she's just having a good attitude. You never know. Well, when the second Wheel of Fortune comes up, I would like you to pay attention. Double confirmations are my favorite. I've even had triple ones before, rarely, but that is like where you just cannot miss it. This is it. Your luck is changing. So whatever crappy thing was going on, or it just seems like to me like you were just bored to tears. And also, don't forget, check your moon and rising signs, because this is a general reading. So it could be that something resonates more or provides clarity when you check it. Now, we also have going on for you the Six of Pentacles. That is wonderful news. You've got some abundance coming. You've got some generosity, some kind of pay it forward. You can see this person's got a little bit extra, so they're able to kind of give to those around them. And you have the High Priestess. So not only will you be able to like pay it forward, but you're going to know when the right time to do that is. And wow, that sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Your luck is changing, right? You've got some abundance coming, because you had the two Wheels of Fortune. So your luck is changing. You've got some abundance coming, and you have the intuition and the good sense to know when to pay it forward, when to share that abundance, and when to watch your pennies. You know, but this seems like it's going to be a really, really nice time for you. And that makes me so excited. But definitely I feel like some kind of paying it forward or some kind of generosity, helping somebody out, will really actually benefit you an awful lot right now. I'm just so happy to see that you get out of that I'm so bored thing, because boy, that's terrible. That level of boredom and that, you just don't care about anything. I guess I'll throw half the deck on the floor. You do have here the Seven of Wands. That's the one that landed right in my lap. all by itself. It didn't land in a pile. So that Seven of Wands is one of my favorite cards. This is, you've got this intuition here. This Seven of Wands also, if you look, she's up on this big hill, right? Up high. And then these people have these sticks. So these sticks have got to be like 4 feet long. These people must be like 10 feet below her. So it's a good possibility that you are having some abundance. You're kind of up on this high hill, and there could be people with like negative energy that are kind of poking at you. What I want you to pay attention to is she's not engaged with these people. She's not engaging with them. So you will have low vibrational people that will come around you, maybe want something from you. You know what though? You have that one rod and she's just like, nope. No, she's not clacking in, like, and she's not engaging with them, but she's just like, nope, like, just get away from me. You have your intuition. That was going to help you so much to know what to engage with and what not to. But the negative vibration that's coming from these people that are down below here, you definitely do not want to engage with. And that could happen, especially when, you know, you pull yourself out of the funk you were in. Remember, when you're down in a funk like that, people that are with you want you to stay there. So if you've pulled yourself up to this abundant place here, and you're kind of like feeling a little generous, you're feeling happy, you're following your intuition, things are good, you'll always have people that will have something to say. They will always have something to say. They won't want you to be happy. And, oh, I'm just going to throw this out here because you have another, okay, wow, this is weird. These cards are all over the place. You have another High Priestess that came right up. Double confirmation again. So, wow, you guys. Follow your intuition. Your luck is changing. Believe it. When I say that your luck is changing, you can believe it. You have your intuition, double intuition here. Like, oh my gosh, I love when that happens because, like I said, if you think that maybe I'm missing the boat here, you'll find out that I'm not. But really follow your intuition. I want you to be careful of those negative people. They do tend to get a foothold sometimes, and it's easy to engage them because you just get sick of hearing it. But use your intuition. You know right away if these people are for you or against you. If they're against you, just let them go. Now, our advice, what do we have? You know who to trust. You know who to trust. And Gemini, you are the twins. So this can just be a representation of you as well. You know who to trust. You know the right thing. And then you've got the Knight of Pentacles. So things don't always move quite as fast as you had wanted them to move. I feel like that Four of Cups bored to death thing really hung on for quite a while for you. But slowly but surely, things are getting back to normal. You're starting to feel a little bit more like yourself. This is you, the twins. You're starting to feel a little bit more like yourself. You're kind of starting to feel that love a little bit more. You're starting to feel like you again. And that is a wonderful thing. And like I said, it does take a little bit of time sometimes to get back to where we belong. But you are definitely on your way back there. And while the negative people may show up and may, you know, want to bother you or whatever, who cares? Just let them go. Just don't even pay attention to them. Let's get a card to clarify here. 1 or 2. We'll see what comes out. Well, we do have the Death card, which is not the first time it's shown up for the readings for the second half of May, I'll tell you that. But it is time to let that go. So whatever that was keeping you in that funk, let it go. And I also think it pertains to those people on that low vibration. Just let them go too. And you also have the Ace of Cups. So it is time. It's time for a new chapter, a new page. It's time to turn over a new leaf and open yourself up for the new part of the things that are coming for you. The second half of May is like a breath of fresh air. That's what this feels like. Like, you know, let death go, let it ride out, let it clear the deck, let it clear the way. And now you have this new open way that you can be. You have this new breath of life coming into you. And like I say here, you know, you've got these two. They always remind me of the Gemini, the twins. You're kind of coming back. You're kind of coming back to being you. So I'm excited for you, Gemini. Let me know what you have going on. Thank you so much for watching. And like I said, don't forget your moon and rising signs. I'll talk to you later.